another episode of Tips and Tricks brought to you by Information Technology Services. My name's Anthony Berardi. I'm the LTS with the City of Kawartha Lakes.
I'm Justin Cruzen. I'm the LTS with Peterborough County as well as C Technician.
So today we're going to talk about printing from Chromebooks. Justin, what are some of the tips and tricks people can use if they wanted to print, say, from one of the Google suite of programs like Google Docs?
Alright, so say you have your dock open, you go to print, you open up the print dialog box, you notice there's no printers there. Well, you're going to need a printer to print, so we're going to have to open up the settings window. You're going to navigate to the bottom right of your Chromebook where the time is, select that, and it'll open up another window, which at the top right you'll have your settings cog. From there, it'll open up a new settings window. We're going to simply search printer at the top.
So how do people know which printers belong to their school?
Well, we use a numbering system based on 3 numbers, but you only see 2 for the printer names. So say we were at Holy Cross, that'd be 51, whereas if St. Joseph's Durham would be 02.
Okay, so I'm at St. Joe's. I'm going to look for any printers that have 02 at the start of them, and then how do I identify which room they're in?
Well, then you'll see a little portion in the middle that identifies what type of printer, but the part you want to look for is at the end. That'll give you the room number or, for example, library, resource, or office.
Okay, so I've selected my printer and say I'm in the library and I hit print and I go to the printer and nothing happens. What are some of the things I can do to figure out what went wrong?
Well, first we should check if the printer's sleeping. Usually you'll see a red light on the top of the printer. It'll indicate sleeping on the LCD display. Usually you can just hit OK to wake her up. If not, another problem might be is if the printer is offline. We'd have to cycle the power then so we can get it hooked right back up to the network and hopefully printing for you.
Okay, and if a student's still having trouble, what would they do? Maybe like go see their teacher and try and get additional help?
Yeah, teacher's always the best bet. They might have some few other tips that you could try that maybe you're not allowed, or they know who to get in contact with to escalate the issue and get the right people solving the problem. Okay,
and for the virtual students at home, if they want to print to a printer at home, what are some of the things they need to look out for?
Well, unfortunately, Chromebooks are very limited when it comes to personal printers. Nothing that would be USB plugged in would work with the Chrome printer. You'd have to have a networked printer or a wireless Chromebook ready printer to be able to print from home.
Okay, so one thing you can do is if you look up the model number of your printer and do a quick Google search, you can find the manual and it'll let you know whether or not it's ready to be used as a Chrome OS printer.
Exactly.
Okay. I think that's it for this episode. We would love you to hit the subscribe button or leave a comment below and let us know if there's any other topics you want us to tackle in our Tips and Trips episodes. Anything else you want to add?
Just for any staff members that might be watching this, if you are having printer issues, you can always submit a work order through eBay, or you can email helpdesk at PVNCCDSB.on.ca. See you next time for your tips and tricks.